Always be yourself with no malicious intentions to the genuine ones. I truly hope all is well in your end, and I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you, overlooked you, said you didn't have potential. You mad and you're worthy, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself.
No, even trade on me, goddammit. Only be yourself with no malicious intentions. My gosh, anybody. No, for real, it's not.
You know, it's no need for you to be punching the air, throwing your phone, figuring out your mental, turning notification on, unfollow me, or whatever the case may do.
Don't need to watch me, send me the fucking evil eye. No, even trade don't be the devil's a lie.
My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, I should hope all is well in your end, and I say that respectfully. Always protect your energy. You know, healing, trauma, and pain is not a race. That vocabulary is different. It wasn't competition. Going within the weather storm they come relate to, you going within. Hold on 1 second. Fixing the crime they would never understand how. We may not pray the same, but God gave you balance to acknowledge your worth. Those blindside situations, understand that, hold on 1 second. It allow you to believe, to understand faith, while you stand before yourself today when it comes to confidence. It was never for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame. That testimony is different. Hold on 1 second. Things will never be the same. You're not running from your past, but it allows you to feel that, hold on 1 second, you had to keep it real. You wasn't wearing a mask. The hinge is different when that open wound was open that day. You wasn't gaslighting yourself. At the end of the day, you had to take accountability for your actions, whatever you was going through. When folks who know how to love you don't respect you, you had to pour into you. When they try to shortchange you, imagine pouring into all the wrong cups only to realize the hold on 1 second, God didn't overlook you. You know, healing, charm, pain was never competition. You ain't have to play with sport, good day, bad day, all misunderstanding day to understand your vocabulary. To hold on 1 second, my life can change for the better if I choose myself to truly go within. I never looked at my neighbor like competition because I never had hate in my vein. The energy is different. They would never understand how I'm truly elevating.
No, the trait gonna be always be yourself with no molestation. No, for real, neighbor. Be yourself.
The energy is different, being authentic. What truly bothers someone's mental health to disturb their peace. They trying to figure out your train of thought when it comes to your mental health. They trying to shortchange you, but hold on 1 second. But God was really showing you direction when it comes to ordering your life. They would never understand how God was really elevating you. Didn't matter your tax bracket. Overcoming trauma and pain, they would never understand you came from poverty and pain. We ain't the same when it comes to our walk of life, but I still want to respect my neighbor when they couldn't understand their own self-love, when it came to their own confidence, going within.
No, the trait gonna be why this type of stuff actually happens. No, for real, it dies.
Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and it's not a crime to be authentic. Entertainment purpose only.
No, even check on me, goddamn. My conscience might ask. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
You ever been big single? I don't know how certain folks say the shit, but you know, we say movie theater, movie theater, whatever y'all say. Y'all know what the fuck I mean.
No, even check on me. Big ass screen, go have a seat, pay for a ticket, eat some popcorn, mind your business with your slushy.
No, it's straight over me. You put a name in your goddamn book. Please, I didn't ask you. It's straight over me. You ever decide to say, you know what, when you big single, whatever the case may be, or you do something by yourself, you put a name in your book. You ever decide to say you wanted to go on a hot date and realize that, hold on 1 second, you wasn't that hot that day?
No, ever trade on me. What the fuck wrong with you?
Well, you realize the day who you about to go out with at the end of the day, like, damn, I'm prepared. I've been prepared all month long.
Had the outfit ready and everything. Can't wait. No, for real.
You know when you're ready to go on that hot date with somebody that's trying to really actually give you time and day, like, hold on 1 second. Our vocabulary could be the same. Unconditional love you pouring into me, I mean you halfway.
No, the check don't like mean what you say and say what you mean. Like, no, for real. Someone actually sees you, not to overlook you.
So you can't wait till the Pacific day comes. It finally comes, or whatever the case may be. Your dumb ass gets to the movie theater. First of all, who the fuck told you to get a bed?
It's a trade on me. What kind of fucking problem you got going on in your motherfucking mental health?
No, for real. Because the way that motherfucker head hit that motherfucking pillow, sleeping like a baby, don't even know what was going on.
It's a trade on me. How the fuck you do yourself wrong?
You ever realize before you go to the movie theater, whatever case may be, or during the movie, you put something in your digestive system, and then you realize that, hold on 1 second, the motherfucking movie is watching you, and your date is looking at you like, damn, You okay? And the shape on me.
Yeah, I'm okay. You watch me sleep all this time? You a little weird, but okay.
No, for real. When you realize you got somebody that's truly actually into you at the end of the day, they like, you know what? As long as you was resting by my side, that's all that matters. Oh, it the trick on me, something new. No, for real. When you realize you start to come out your comfort zone when you big single, and then you start to invest in your time, and they realize that, hold on one second, I would never make that mistake again because I want to actually enjoy the motherfucking moment. Now, it the trick on me, my constant everybody that's, oh, okay. It's not. I may not be entertaining to you, but that's okay. You can watch somebody else. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Love is real, love is one of a kind. That comprehension is different. How someone treats valuing your time. Your past allows you not to feel, but you had the real. Understand, hold on one second, I don't mean to make mistakes. You had to realize I had to keep it real, to walk away from somebody that couldn't pour into me, let alone meet me halfway. I wasn't asking for too much besides someone that truly loved me. They act like they were so invested in my time only to run games. Hold on one second, I could truly see. I could see a future at the end of the day, allowing me to choose me. That boundaries hits different, only allowing myself to pour into me. You know, when you walk away from your past, that energy is different. Hold a gaslight and hold on one second. I understood growth when it comes to maturity. I'm acting my body weight, not my shoe size. I didn't have to lie at the end of the day to actually pour into somebody. You know, not wearing a mask. It wasn't malicious intentions, let alone lust. It was real love. Someone should keep in the real what you love because you prayed when you least expected. God was truly showing you that, hold on one second, God wasn't leaving you empty-handed. Someone by your side, the value of your time. That vocabulary hits different when someone should know how to maintain your smile, not to cause you pain. When you pass them your reality, they hear they fumbles that day. They be trying to get the digits to you today, but hold on one second, nah.
Deltone, have a good day, bitch. And it shake off of me. Only 5 PCO life, son of a bitch.
No, it's straight over me. You ain't got bad blood with somebody, but you understood a future they couldn't relate to. Hold on one second, you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You poured into the wrong cup, only to choose yourself, only for someone to truly show you that, hold on one second, true love was real, one of a kind. Someone wasn't trying to blindside you, only to realize that, hold on one second, the lies was pointless today. Because someone actually showed you, actually spoke louder than words, truly showing you why you healed that wound when it came to real love. Someone truly keeping the real what you love. Someone showing up for you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because one was truly pouring to bring you peace, protecting your mental health, who would have knew? Someone's trying to have their cake and eat it too, because someone was truly being faithful to you. You know, because it went from the beginning stages to another season to a journey that, hold on one second, someone wasn't switching up on you. You know, to abuse you mentally, physically, emotionally, make you feel like you wasn't supposed to be stable. Nah, that ain't just different because they wasn't trying to mislead you with pain. You know, when someone gets lost in their words, you have good days, bad days, misunderstanding days. But someone truly knew how to cherish your time when it came to your vocabulary and they didn't have to tell a lie because God truly allows you to feel that true love wasn't supposed to hurt another day. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. The same way you start talking to someone in the beginning stages, it gets better than time and day. Some folks are so used to someone truly abusing and switching up at the end of the day. But when you got the right person by your side, it just get better with time and day. That vocabulary is different, so you ain't got a hand problem. They're not here to abuse you mentally, physically, emotionally, make you feel like you're supposed to be unstable. That energy is different. Someone who shows you how you weather a storm when you least expect it. They ain't got aggressive attentions at the end of the day. Aggressive attentions. Because some folks feel like that. How when you walk into their life, you're trying to tell them what to do, but that was never the case. Because when y'all pour into each other and elevation hits different, you know that old habit when it came to your past, it don't live in your reality today. And especially when someone wants you to continue to elevate. You know, because when someone wants the best for you, they're not trying to be your mother or your father. No, it's a trait on me. No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. They just want to be your partner and love you. Pour into you, actually love on you. That unconditional love is different. Someone truly bringing the best out of you. Exploring things that you never did when it comes to a relationship. When you're passing in your reality today. You know, happy tears is different. Overcoming the storm, your intuition. Hold on one second. You was truly thinking that one day someone would truly love you. Only to realize that, hold on one second, you never overlooked yourself and you was far from crazy. when you said that one day someone would truly love me the right way.
No, ain't the trick on me. Always be yourself with no molestation. I gotta go. And I said what I said.
Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone. You may not pray the same as the average person, but someone could truly walk into it to pray for you, not against you. They ain't gotta play with sport to get your time and day. And I say that respectfully, being genuine or authentic, regardless to what he say, she say, trying to say, they throwing sport right to the left to discourage you, so you won't see someone's point of view. But who would have knew God was truly protecting you, showing you that hold on one second, it's okay to love, cause someone's truly meeting you halfway. Keep it real with you, love.
Hey, the trick on me. Always be yourself with no molestation. I gotta go. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't tell me you lied.
That energy is different. How someone could truly walk into your life and see you, hear you, and respect you. And actually show you that you stepped out on faith that day. And not only did you step out on faith, but someone wasn't trying to waste your time in there. The energy is different. And I say that respectfully. Sometimes opposites attract. You may be more spiritually gifted than somebody or not. Or you may be more financially stable than the next person or not. But true love is possible. They say fairy tales ain't real, but God will show keeping it real. When God points you in the right direction with the right person that didn't have to manipulate God. Because God was never for sale when someone actually walked into your life and y'all became equal. When it came to the love department, I don't mean no disrespect. Someone actually pouring into you, showing you to hold on one second. That storm that you overcame, I would never understand the shoes that you had to walk through when it came to that storm that day. But you actually expressed yourself, only to continue to heal yourself. And someone truly showing you to hold on one second. It's okay to better yourself. They're not here to discourage you. Someone truly rooting you on, up close and personal behind closed doors. That remedy is different when it comes to real love.
I gotta go. Always be yourself with no molestation. I ain't trying to be your therapist. I'm just trying to love you.
No, straight over me. Because motherfuckers feel like when you walk and say like, what the fuck you trying to be my fucking therapist or something? No. You got problems. I can't fucking fix that shit. No, that's the truth, don't be. When a motherfucker see somebody got, people not using someone being good to them. No, they're not. And it's like, damn, when you start to pour into the wrong cup, it's like, how you ask for something real and you can't even keep it real? You still the motherfuckers cheating on you, doing you bad, dirty, all types of weird shit. Some people don't have time for that bullshit. Bitch, I ain't trying to get myself a fucking heart attack running behind who? And the trait though for me, bitch. I'm getting too old for that shit. No, it's a trait though for me. Nobody got time for no crash out moments or whatever the case may be. You ever started talking to somebody new and shit? And yeah, you're trying to be on the same page with them or whatever the case may be. Cool, fine and dandy. And they so hesitating like, I don't know about you. Well, bitch, I don't know about you either. What the fuck? We on the same fucking page. Just don't fucking switch up or shortchange me. I'm my feelings. No, it's really changed over me. When you start to become emotionally available at the end of the day for somebody, because that takes a lot of time and day, especially when you observing, hey, I don't fuck with folks now. And I mean what the fuck I'd say. No, for real. When a motherfucker don't realize in the day, like, it takes a lot to come out your comfort zone. And then when they start to talk to you and shit, they like, so you mean to tell me you don't deal with your past? No. When you hear what people do in the background in their own little kitchen and shit, in their own little world, it's like, damn. Please don't disturb your peace and scare your own fucking self off, because that's what the fuck you about to do. Don't project what the fuck you doing on me, because that's not what the fuck I'm doing. No, have the trait on me, cheating asshole. No, for real, because you wind up in a fucking situation with somebody and they like, oh, well, I still talk to my ex and I still have, a couple of people around that, I kick it with time to time and shit. Well, shit, you ain't for me, because if you ain't got no list at all, yeah, we can talk, but have a nice day if you doing what you're doing in the background or what gets me, because nobody got time for that shit. No, for real. I never understood this. How someone could be genuine or authentic, right? I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I goddamn don't talk to no goddamn body. What the fuck? They be like, you. Like, what the fuck mentally wrong with you? You trying to fucking disturb me right now with this fucking conversation? What the fuck? No, it's the trait though for me. I never understood that shit. Why somebody just can't be fucking single out this motherfucker? No, for real, for real. Like, why someone just can't just love themselves? It's a trait though for me. You start talking to someone new, they swimming down, you doing what they doing. No, I don't go on multiple dates. I don't affiliate with Harry, Dick, and Tom, and or whatever the case may be. I don't got a couple of backup numbers that I'm willing to call a day because at the end of the day, if they was irrelevant, they would be in my life. Hello, the fuck. You know, I never understood this shit. When you want something fresh and new, be mindful of scaring the person away. No, for real, especially when someone don't deal with people on a regular. It's the trait on me. Don't scare them. What the fuck? You gonna fuck around and scare them thinking you scaring yourself? No. You gonna miss out on a motherfucking blessing. I said what the fuck I said now. No, for real. I never understood this shit. Ain't nothing wrong with someone being single and not doing you wrong. Because someone could truly pour into you in the day and they ain't got a whole bunch of motherfucking baggage at the end of the day. No, for real. And especially a motherfucker that keep it real with you at the motherfucking door. Oh, you one stupid motherfucker now. Because you got the option to observe what the fuck they saying. Because not a lot of people do that shit. They wait until a years later and shit, and then you are all fucked up in a relationship and trying to figure out your mental health. I need a doctor. I need a psychiatrist. What the fuck wrong with me? Why did I fall in love? What of me? No, it's a trait though, me. You don't know if you coming and going, can't barely fucking breathe and all types of weird shit. Trying to pour into your friends and their family and shit, and they like, I don't want to hear that, baby. It's a trait though for me. Save your life today. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. Always be yourself. Being authentic is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. I had the devil knocking at my door, knocking at my door. I had the devil knocking at my door, had the devil knocking at my door. I had the devil knocking at my door, the devil knocking at my door. The devil's a lie. Because the devil was a lie, God was protecting my mental health. They tried to pay me out to be somebody I wasn't. They try to hide all the evidence at the end of the day. When it came to their lack of self-control, when it came to discipline, they try to pay me out to be the villain in their story. Or because I was worthy of choosing me. That vocabulary is different when it comes to your faith. Folks be swearing you talking about like a bad habit, but hold on one second, I wasn't part of your case. You know, loving yourself to better yourself, that energy is different when it comes to confidence. Going within, weathering the storm they come relate to. They want to discourage you, project fear. You was far from mentally ill. All you wanted to do was heal. You found peace within and found balance within. God acknowledged you, showing that you was worthy not to lose yourself another day. He would never understand. They ain't have to throw that sport at you, but they did. But God will still protect you this whole entire time. Not one lie was told. They trying to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, projecting a hate crime towards you, all because you speak enough for yourself to keep it real. Folks swear that you're talking about like a bad habit. It be a train of thought for me. But this type of stuff happens in folks' life. It may not be you, or somebody you know at the end of the day, but it's someone truly going through when it comes to gang stalking. How this type of stuff happens is not the norm. Folks make it the norm when it comes to their household because of their own pain at the end of the day. Talking about you at peace with yourself, but you're trying to tear the next person down, or because they believe something you can relate to was gone within. Understand unconditional love hits different. Then marry your tags back with your bad habits. How the devil be trying to knock at your door? They throw spoiled right to left. And as soon as you get back up, they try to kick you down, discourage you. They try to wipe you out, but God's restoring you. That energy is different when it came to that testimony that day, allowing you to feel that, hold on one second, you are worthy. They try to make you homeless in the background. They try to stop your financial stability at the end of the day. They try to make sure you don't get into that relationship or whatever the case may be. They try to make sure you don't get that business opportunity. Or because you continue to show up for yourself to understand confidence that bothers their mental health. They want to discourage you because it was you. They create a whole hate train to go up against you. Fixing the crown that, hold on one second, God was acknowledging you. You didn't have to worship the devil. Your soul was never for sale when you was truly keeping it real. Never look at your neighbor like competition. They would never understand that elevation is different. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. No train of thought for me, neighbor. Don't dim your light.
No, the trade though, we are all not the same. I'm not a hater, neighbor.
It's a chain of thought for me. Don't run through my vein. But I know how to respect my neighbor, even when it came to weather their own storm, to go within, to stay in their lane. They said God not real, but confidence is different when you never was part of someone's contract. And I don't mean no disrespect, and I say that respectfully. Folks see that you could be authentic. You ain't have to try hard. It was always within you, never on you. It's a train of thought for me. That blueprint is different, being authentic. Folks gang still be hacking your devices, disrespecting you up close in person, saying nobody gonna hear you. Or because of the fact you spoke up for yourself, you may have ill intentions. That check-in hits different. That one-on-one going with them. Regardless if your moms and your pops wasn't in your life, coming from poverty and pain, we all not the same when it comes to standing out and walking out on faith that day, believing in something they can relate to, what's going within, the value that God endured within you, not to lose yourself, because the unconditional love hits different. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. No, I have the train of thought for me. To the genuine ones, I say this respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone gave up on you or overlooked your journey. They said you didn't have potential. They tried to blackmail you against you. They disrespected you, made you feel like you wasn't worthy. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself. Today's currently July 26, 2025. Gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. Not this month, not next month, not the following month, not the rest of the year, no year, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. They try to paint you out to be delusional, neighbor. They try to paint you out to be delusional, neighbor. Damn, they crazy as fuck.
No, the chain of me. Stop, Naya.
That's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to crash out. They want you to be so bent out of shape to lose yourself so you will understand your own vision. So they threw spell work at you in a toxic way. They want you to be so uncomfortable so you won't be established. Understanding that, hold on 1 second, you was doing everything for all the right reasons. When it came to hold on 1 second, confidence gone with them. Never was in competition with your neighbor, just knew how to respect them. They didn't want you to blossom, but elevation is different. Showing up for yourself, that ain't just different. Stepping out on faith, who would have known it was truly within you, overcoming that depression. Always be yourself. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. That relationship, it didn't work out. That marriage, it didn't work out. That friendship, it didn't work out. You overflowed your cup. You poured into the wrong cup. Now you're pouring into you, not to shortchange you. And God will show the right people in your life. God will allow you to show up and allow the right people to show up for you. Even when you get lost in your words, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. They don't look at you like competition. They would not do it for likes and views or clout chasing to make you feel like you're not worthy. They're not going to create a hate train with malicious intentions, suck at your free will when it comes to your mental health. And I say that respectfully, plotting to have a hate crime towards you or rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. It's a chain of thought for me. They don't got time for that. They act in their body, but you have to shoe size how God didn't tell a lie when God was truly showing you that you can hold your own weight. And I don't mean narcotics. That ain't just different. They would never look at you like competition, regardless if they came from poverty and pain or not. Respect's a two-way street. Thank you for your time. I'm nice and respect, and I'm far from a hater.
No, I have the chain of me. Always be yourself and no misintentions. Stop the violence.
I do not energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. I do not destiny swipe with my neighbor. I do not project spell work towards my neighbor. And I do not gang stalk my neighbor. And I say that respectfully, regardless who's in the background trying to blackmail me against me. And I say that respectfully. And I would never hurt myself, regardless of who's in the background trying to blackmail me against me. No mother or father or loved one should lose someone they love because someone lacks self-control or discipline. Didn't matter your household, if you had a mother or father in a household, or if you didn't or not, or whatever the case may be, you had to raise yourself because you pick and choose who you want to bully. You pick and choose who you want to discriminate against. You want to rob somebody mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, projecting a hate crime towards somebody. Talking about something like a bad habit. At the end of the day, talking about watch what you're doing behind closed doors. When it came to this conversation, the hate train, throwing spoke at someone because they understood their vocabulary. Hold on one second, their time and day. They wasn't trying to lose themselves, they was trying to better themselves. Something that you can relate to with confidence, going with and love yourself, to stay in your lane. Talking about you at peace yourself, but you try to disturb the next person. Hacking their devices, gang stalking them, talking about you real.
Nah, we all don't roll like that. I gotta go.
I don't run from he say, she said. I can repeat everything that I said, respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm far from a hate, and I say that respectfully. Stop the violence. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. You better run on them. You like go, you neighbor on them. You like,
I gotta go.
always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential, and they're willing to blackmail you against you because they're trying to rob you of your ideas or your mental health and try to paint you out to be the villain in a story or whatever the circumstances is, or they sit there and dig up your past and try to humiliate you and you was never part of their contract. Or they send spell work towards you to cause chaos and confusion in your life, or even try to energy harvest off your energy. All because of the fact you just respected your neighbor. I didn't say disrespect, I said respect. And you never had hate in your vein. It was never competition, and it's just different. It didn't matter their tax bracket. Even on your rainy day, you still don't respect your neighbor. I don't worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. My soul is not for sale, and I say that respectfully. Never had to pretend. Just know how to respect my neighbor. That ain't just different. When you being authentic, they try to discourage you, antagonize you, paying folks to come into your life to humiliate you, get you out of character, but you understood the balance because God was showing you the devil and the enemy when you least expect it, because God was pointing in the right direction. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the bunch. Many words on them. You like go, you neighbor on them. You like. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. Regardless to what next door neighbor, any tax bracket is trying to blackmail me against me, I work alone, and I always have when it comes to my creativity. How folks will hack your device is still your creativity. Trying to paint out to beat them at the end of it. It's still your narrative that, hold on one second, now it was never competition. You had so much hate and animosity within you had to go that far, all because you didn't want someone to elevate faster than you when it was never part of your race.
Hippie the trader told me, I don't know what's wrong with these people, and they say that you're delusional, mentally unstable. Doctor! Something wrong with you? Really?
Train of thought for me. Always be yourself when someone threatens your life that nobody will ever believe you or hear you. And I say that respectfully, regardless to what the circumstances is. And especially when you never had malicious intentions towards your neighbor. My content is not for everyone. And that's okay. Always be yourself. Never give up on the vision that God endowed within you. We may not pray the same, but unconditional love is different when you truly allow yourself to feel that you are worthy. Everybody's journey ain't the same. But healing trying pains on a race overnight process, let alone was never competition.
It's the trade of you jackass. I hope you find peace in your own lane. Stop sending me the goddamn evil lie. Return back to sender. Gotta go.
Always be yourself with no misintentions. Folks be sending you the evil lie, or because of the fact you didn't have to tell a lie. Speaking up for yourself, loving yourself, the hand is different what bothers someone's mental health. Or because of the fact they couldn't keep up with their conversation that day when it came to the hate train. It ain't make sense. Why would you bother an innocent person that wasn't even bothering you? And you forgot to go within. So we hope that you find peace within, neighbor. One day. Just stay in your lane.
July 26, 2005. And it's currently 8:36 p.m. Stop the violence.
Gang stalking is real until it's your household. And you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. Always be yourself with no intentions. I'm Naya. Genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time and have a good day. And when it comes to my creativity, I get it from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. And I do not worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.